USDA over here will tell you, a lot of the programs that mass farmers benefit from have been cut or eliminated in the House version. They're still in the Senate version. We don't have mega farms here in Massachusetts, right? We have small to medium-sized farms, and the things that we need are things like new wells, or sometimes investments to help farmers become energy independent through solar panels or digesters. And so it's important that these programs that seem small when you look at things nationally, but they get preserved because they're very, very important here. And one of the biggest also differences in the two bills is how we treat nutrition programs. I mean, the House bill cuts SNAP substantially. I mean, millions of people in this country who currently get a food benefit because they struggle to put food on the table would lose it. And I think that's a cruel aspect of the House bill. The Senate has a very different approach. So I'm a conferee, and my hope is to fight to keep as much of the Senate bill as possible. And if we can't reconcile the differences, then we're going to have we'll come back early next year and try it again. But I want a farm bill because farmers deserve it. They need the security, and there are challenges here. Look, this is our second day. We're hitting 11 farms in 2 days, and one of the things that I think we need to understand is that we could say we love farmers, every minute of the day, but we got to do more to support them. People need to buy locally. People need to come to places like this farm and help support it. We were in a farm in Belchertown yesterday. They raise meat, but their whole family relies on this farm, and it's a struggle because farmers in Massachusetts have to be farmers, they have to be bookkeepers, they have to be public relations, experts.
Wear a lot of hats.
Right? Yeah. I mean, they have to be innovators because farms are always in transition. I mean, and even here, we have apples, and now we have peaches, and now raspberries across it. I mean, you're trying to keep, but farms have to be financially viable. I mean, that's the challenge. People need to earn a living because it's hard work. It's 7 days a week. It's 24 hours a day, and so again, what we do is we go to these farms and we listen, we learn, and figure out ways we can be helpful.
Are you hearing a lot from a lot of people that you've been talking to in terms of just concerns about the bills?
Yeah, I think what we're hearing from people is that some of the programs that have helped farms do everything from dig a well to put a farm stand up. That they're worried that those programs will be cut. But the other thing is, I mean, a lot of farmers are not watching minute by minute what's happening in Washington. I mean, what we were hearing along the way is less about the legislation and more about kind of the individual challenges here.
Right. What problems they
right. I mean, like some farmers are like, I mean, look, we're working all day here. I don't have time to go out and market my what we grow here or what we produce here. I mean, there's going to be an easier way for me to be able to hook up with somebody who wants to buy my product, or this has been a particularly rainy season. I mean, here everything seems to be fine. We just came from we came from a couple of farms where 70% of their crop was destroyed, underwater, and so how do you make ends meet? Some have insurance, some don't. It's a real challenge, and we've met with some. We're also trying to get some of the bigger institutions, the colleges and universities in Massachusetts, to make a conscious effort to buy locally. So if you're going to get your apples, get them from here.
Yeah.
Don't get them from Washington State. No disrespect to Washington State, but it means that
if they're already here,
right? Yeah. I mean, we want and agriculture is still an important part of our economy. And then there's the other aspect of if all the forces here didn't come together and save this farm, you would be standing probably in a
condos.
Yeah, condos or houses, and I mean. And look, this makes Leominster a more livable community, a more desirable community to be at, and it's like, and it brings the community together. Look at all these volunteers; it's unbelievable. Yeah. But the deal is, I think we in Massachusetts need to, just as individuals, need to make a conscious effort to be more supportive of our local farms.
Yeah.